Hey guys, I'm here to do Fix It Week 6. So let's start with Fix It Week 6, Day 1. So first of all, do we need to indent? No, I'm just going to tell you that we do not need to indent. It's just a continuation of the story. So next, let's look at some capitalization issues. So the word she needs to be capitalized. Also, the word queen and Magnifica, right here. These need to be capitalized, all right? And that's all for capitalization. So let's look at word usage. So let's look at the two, or two. So the palace accountant to order her a new HD TV. All right, well, that's going to be just the TO for that one. All right, now let's look at commas and other punctuation. So she merely stomped her foot and pouted that her entertainment center was minuscule. So, comma right here after minuscule. And that needs to be a comma right after minuscule because we have compound sentence here. So, she merely stomped at her foot and pouted that her entertainment was minuscule. That's an independent clause. And then Queen Magnifica, directed the palace accountant to order her a new HD TV is an independent clause as well. And I just realized that my thing is a little bit messed up right now. So you can see it's a little bit difficult to see here, but I adjusted my PDF. I'm actually playing with a new PDF that I can actually mark up, as you can see. So, but I rearranged this inadvertently. So anyway, follow me here. Complete with surround sound speakers too. So what does that mean? So two, we need to pick the one that means also. So that's right there. And then it would be a period. And yep, right there. And then you would need to actually, there's a end quote as well because this was a quote. So we would want some end quotes there. All right, so let's look at day 2. Day 2 says, although they agonized and fretted, Princess Dorinda's companions found no remedy. One crisp spring morning, when the cherry blossoms were just beginning to appear, Princess Dorinda was distracted by her latest plaything, a golden ball. All right, so indent. Do we need to indent? I'm going to tell you that yes, we do, because it's a new topic and it's pulling out of Lady Constance's speech, not to mention the fact that in the previous day up here, we had an end quote. So we need to have a new paragraph here. So indent the word although. And let's go ahead and look at another indent. So there's a second indent. Hopefully you can see there is a time change. So some time has changed. So one crisp spring morning, we need to indent there because that's a time change. So whenever you see a time change, you need to indent. All right, so that's all for indentation. Now let's look at punctuation. So we have a clausal opener that says, although they agonized and fretted. So that's right here. We need a comma after fretted. So and make sure that you insert a comma there. And this comma after agonized is not needed. So go ahead and get rid of that one. By the way, this is a stylus that I have and it's not working super well. I think I need to get a new one, but it's something I'm trying out so that I can mark it up so you can see what I'm talking about. So it's a new little way to do this. Let's see, punctuation. The next punctuation mark that we need to work on is right here in Dorinda's companions. That is possessive. So you need to put an apostrophe right in there because it's Dorinda's companions. And then actually right here, we need to make sure we capitalize that word one because it's a new paragraph there. New sentence. Yeah, new paragraph rather. And this comma, we need to eliminate that. That does not need to be there. So let's read the sentence and see what's going on. One crisp spring morning when the cherry blossoms were just beginning to appear. That's actually all dependent clause, and so an opener basically. So we need to put a comma after that, which is right after appear. Okay, that's a comma. And then we already said that Princess Dorinda, maybe I didn't say that, but Princess Dorinda, both of those need to be capitalized, was distracted by her latest plaything, a golden ball. Okay, and then so we need an end mark right there after ball. And yeah, there we go. And that's it for that one. Day 2. All right, let's move to day 3. Day 3 says, she tossed it up as she wandered between the exotic botanical species in the Regal Conservatory where her father had found haven from his royal cares. All right, first off, do we need to indent? In this case, we do not need to indent because it's a continuation of the story. So we need to change a couple of things. We need to remove some commas. We have a misspelled word, and we need an end mark. So let's start with spelling errors first. So we want to look at this word. It is misspelled. Shouldn't be were her father. It should be where. And where is W-H-E-R. Ooh, this is really tricky. W-H-E-R-E. Sorry about that. Like I said, I'm going to get a new stylus, but that should be the location where, which is W-H-E-R-E. Okay, I'm sure I'm going to trust you to be able to spell that one on your own. And we need to get rid of, she tossed up, that comma does not need to be there. She tossed it up as she wandered between the exotic botanical species in the Regal Conservatory. This comma needs to be eliminated as well. Now, the between is actually the wrong word usage because it doesn't look like it's between two things, and that's how you would usually use the word between. So the word among is actually a much better choice for that. So you want to write the word among in there. So that it would be A-M-O-N-G right in there instead of between. And also wondered should not be wondered, it should be wandered. So the only difference is that O should be an A. So that's what you need to do there. So you need to change that O to an A. And then I think lastly on that one, you need to write an end mark here on the end. Okay, you need a period. All right, with that, I'd like you to go ahead and look at day 4 and do day 4 on your own, as I usually have you do, and get those typed up to make sure, again, that you do both 5 and 6 on this week's homework so that we can be caught up and be where I'd like us to be. Please make sure that you're writing these up on the Fix-It document. That's a separate assignment from your homework sheet each week, but it is in the this week section. Anyway, I hope that helps. I hope you all have a great weekend, and we will see you next week in class on Wednesday.